I always felt this way, okay, since the beginning. There are more synthetics being used in AMC than there is in GameStop. Listen, you cannot even compare the amount of synthetics that are being used in AMC to GameStop. Okay, you want to know what it is? I believe, this is what I believe. I believe the short sellers know that there's only so much they could do with GameStop because it's just too powerful. Ryan Cohen, they got such a great team. They're always taking it to the next level. You know, they're involved with everything, GameStop, okay? There's just too much going on. So there's only so much they can do with them, okay? See, AMC, they want to destroy us. They wanted to go with a bankruptcy. They know it's basically, you know, it's old fashioned. I mean, movies. They figured in their minds the COVID, coronavirus, everything is streaming. That's modern technology. Everything is streaming nowadays. You sit at home, you know, you got social media, just like you're watching me right now on YouTube, right? It's like there's Disney Plus, there's Netflix, you got everything at home. You get to buy a movie right in the comfort of your own house. So this is what the hedge funds are thinking and the short sellers are thinking. They're like, this is, dinosaur, stuff, AMC. This is prehistoric. Okay, let's just short this to the living, Night of the Living Dead. They're going to short that. And that's why with GameStop, it's a little different. They know there's a future. They're going into the future. There's only so much they can do. That's why GameStop, if you notice, okay, it's just, you ever notice, like, whenever it got low, it just shoots right back up very quickly? AMC's not. Did you ever notice that? You ever notice that? There was that one time when it was like, I think, $88 a share. That didn't last too long, and it shot right back up to the 140s, okay? There's only so much they can do with GameStop, but like AMC, they keep it low. They keep it at that $12 range, $13 range, because now we're at 15. Let's see how long it's going to last at 15. I'm not trying to be fun, but they're able to do that with AMC because they have bulls, these short sellers. You understand? The hedge funds. They don't care. They just say, let's pound some more synthetics on it. Yeah. Because it costs them nothing to do it. It's all IOUs. They just keep doing it. And the reason why they keep doing it is because they're very confident. They're very confident. But we have an ace card. And they're scared because they know if all of us will figure this out, they're finished. See, this is the thing. I believe this. This is what I believe. They're trying to keep things to a level where there's not a volcano eruption. You understand? There's not an eruption. Okay, let me explain to you what that means. They just want to keep GameStop at like 140, 150, 160, or the max. You want to hit a max like under 200, like 190. That's fine. They can handle that. They can handle GameStop at 190. The problem is, here's when it's going to get a little like, like that's all. It's tricky. Boo, doo, doo, tricky. Okay. Where it's going to get tricky is when GameStop goes over 200. When GameStop goes to 300. When GameStop goes to 400. When GameStop goes to 500. They can't control it no more. Now that's going to cause the domino effect. That's going to cause the eruption. You understand? Because now AMC is going to follow. AMC is going to be at 50, 55, 60, whatever the case may be. It's going to be too difficult for them to maintain that type of pressure. And then on top of that, Wall Street's going to react. There's going to be FOMO buying. It's going to be insane when this happens. But the first step of this gigantic, whatever you want to call it, okay, prophecy, is that you got to get GameStop up. That's it. None of this starts. The domino effect doesn't start. Okay, the eruption doesn't start unless GameStop rips. Now, how does that happen? Tell me how. Okay, how you get that guy like dynamic synergistics? He's the mathematician. Okay, how does this happen? It happens by buying GameStop. That's the thing. How many apes own AMC worldwide? How many? Some people speculate it's 10 million apes at this point. It's 10 million, anywhere between 4 million to 10 million apes. Could you imagine if every single ape bought GameStop, what would happen? If they bought it on Fidelity, okay, or if they don't have access to Fidelity, a platform that is non-payment for order flow, okay? Whatever the case may be, because I know other countries, they don't have access to Fidelity. In America, we do, using Active Trader Pro. But the point is just use a platform that's for payment or order flow. Then drive GameStop up to 500. you're going to see AMC will be at $50, $60 a share. FOMO buy is going to set in. Wall Street's going to react. That now it's over. Now it's going to be like a chain reaction. Now GameStop goes to 700, 800, 900, 1,000. AMC's at 100, 150. Now we got them by their hairy testicles. Now we got them by the bulls. That's it. Now their bank comes knocking on their door, to Citadel, to all of these short sellers, forced margin call. Now they're screwed. That's it. They got to close their position. Then we set the price of where we want to sell because they need our shares. They need to buy back our shares. Now we set the price. And that's how AMC could go to 100,000 a share or more. Like Al from Boston. Remember Al from Boston that everybody loves? He's right in one way. And I agree with Al from Boston, but it would take two things. It would take us, actually it would take three things. Okay. Step one, get GameStop all the way up to the point where it's going to take AMC with it. That 10% ratio. Remember I said that? GameStop's at 500, AMC's at 50. GameStop's at 700, AMC's at 70. GameStop's at 1,000, AMC's at 100. Get both of them up to a level where the short sellers can no longer handle the pressure. They can't handle the pressure. Now at that point, force margin call. That we need that. That's the second step. Let the banks get medieval on Ken Griffin and all the short sellers' asses. Okay. Third step is now they have to close their short position, and we are the ones who set the price. They need our shares. Don't give it away for cheap. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an entertainer. AMC and GameStop to Pluto.